Hello, everyone, once again, and welcome back to the second part of this ridiculously long Rurikhan Show. I don't even know exactly which number we're at right now, but yeah, this is going to be pretty large show, like I've said. Recording in the dark here, kind of giving it a little ambience. I noticed that in the first part there was a little bit of sections where the camera was a little bit too dark. Really sorry about that. But yeah, it's already been like an hour of recording, and it would suck for me to have to do it all over again. It wouldn't be natural. But anyways, going right back onto the whole comments deal here. Oh yeah, obviously, once again, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember that the Rurikhan Show goes up 1 week earlier or something, goes up a little bit earlier on Rurikhan.com, and that only comments made on Rurikhan.com get featured on the Rurikhan Show. Thank you very much for that. And anyways, let's get right back onto the comments. And here is from Banawi. Hey, by the way, you never put in part 2 for Ubisoft. You put in part 2 for EA instead. Just thought you should know. I put in this comment because I also wanted to mention how important it is to me that in case I make the wrong embed, which has happened in the past, like I believe 3 or 4 times or something, I do appreciate that you make a comment as soon as you see, oh, he's got like Rurikhan Show number 1 and then Rurikhan Show number 1 again. There's probably something wrong here. So I really do appreciate when you do this because, as you probably noticed, Banawi, as soon as you sent this message, like I believe 10 minutes after it, it was already corrected. Because as soon as I see that kind of stuff, I immediately go into Gmail, check out... Not Gmail, I mean, as soon as I see that stuff on Gmail, I immediately go to Rurikhan.com, go to YouTube, rechange the links, all that stuff. So I just like to once again thank you for the participation in helping me out in maintaining the website. It is essential that the community does this kind of stuff to me. It keeps me on my toes, tells me, hey, what's up with that? Why did you do that link again? Voice is starting to go because I've been commenting for like 50 minutes now. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, I have to just thank you a lot for that. That was really useful, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Banawi. And if any of you ever sees any of that kind of stuff happening again, make sure to call it to my attention. Love Mass Ownage? Love Massonge? I don't know how to spell your name. What mic do you use? Because I need one for World of Warcraft. Well, this is the microphone I'm using. I believe it's called what? It is the Gamescon by Plantronics. So, whatever. Hope this helps. It costed me about $40 in your currency, so I know it's a cheap-ass mic for someone who's doing this professionally, and I really do need to get a professional mic. But as you guys know by now, I'm not in the best financial situation possible, so I can't really afford one. So anyways, in fact, already had to buy some stuff like a proper monitor for the computer, and I have to still buy a couple of games to keep myself fresh on the content, so it's not easy. So anyways, this is the mic I use. Hope I helped you, Love Mass Ownage, or whatever your name is, and thank you for the comment. Fit, damn it! Probably messed up my hair by now. Doesn't really matter. You guys didn't come here to see my hair. You came here to see my beard. My sexy dwarven beard. Okay, I'm getting weird and creepy. Whoa! Coming up next, it says here, I just can't stop comment on your videos. My fingers itch after each movie. Well, I'm glad I have that effect. I mean, my main purpose is to entertain. This is by Mia Pard. Mia Pard? I don't know exactly how to say it. Part 1 only. I agree with Chris on many things where, especially on the Call of Duty part, they've lost me after the World War II feature. Got hooked again a bit on Modern Warfare 2 since it was easy and dynamic, but rather than that, it's like you say, cash in king. But I do still actually play Call of Duty 1 and the expansion with friends on LAN. Once in a while, just for the old time's sake, along with the Age of Empires since it's fucking epic. Age of Empires 2 sucks, dude. You know what you're talking about. Just kidding. I mean, bottom line, it's all about the content. Don't matter if the graphic is shit or not for me. I agree. Minecraft, epic. Majesty, don't really know. You say it's epic, suppose it is. Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, epic. I guess. Counter-Strike 1.6, no. Sorry, Counter-Strike is a little bit too far off the edge. Now, just kidding. I actually played Counter-Strike for quite a bit, but didn't really become a huge fan of it. Too many games are going down the same road and watering out the content just for profit. You mean like World of Warcraft? Example, Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Need for Speed, Heroes of Might and Magic, and sad but true, Age of Empires. I mean, Age of Empires Online. I... Ah, God. I can't believe you didn't say World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is the main culprit of doing here. I mean, they've been milking World of Warcraft for what, 7 years now? Oh my God, talk about fucking milking the fat-ass cow. I mean, Cataclysm, it's like remodeled dungeons from fucking vanilla. No, it's not. It's actually new dungeons, but I mean, the theme, it's just like, it's almost the same, so I find it kind of ridiculous. What the hell? Only MMO version can save it now, and since I think it got a lot of MMO potential in it. Age of Empires? Yeah, I guess. But, meh. There's too many MMOs on the market right now. Forget about it. Because, I mean, Age of Empires would be a lot like Age of Conan, I think. Wouldn't it? Just saying. What do you think? Well, I just told you what I thought. Don't really believe it. And about the Tomb Raider part, this actually looks very promising. Wish they could do the same with Indiana Jones. Loved the Infernal Machine. Have no idea what you're talking about. Also agree with co-op part. More co-op games. It's surprisingly few co-op games at the market, but have no fear. Serious Sam 3 is soon to be here. I can't really say that's a game I'm looking forward to. That game is a winner on LAN when you're tired of anything else and just want a no-brainer easy mode game. Yeah, but I'm usually not into easy mode no-brainer games. Are you planning to make some content on that? Not really. Along with Dungeon Siege 3. Dungeon Siege 3 was such a disappointment. Oh my God. Which I hope won't be the same flop as the second. Yeah, it's actually a worse flop than the second. I mean, I just can't say enough. Just go to GameTrailers.com, watch the review. It's ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous that words can't describe it. And it was nice to see Chris not so sleepy and non-initiative like this time as well. Cheers for that. By the way, thought of you while I was taking a shit some minutes ago. Why the fuck would you think of me while you're taking a shit, man? That's sick. Oh my God, thinking of me while you're taking a shit. Jesus Christ. Come to think about, you said you hated sleeping. Well, I really hate taking a shit. It's time-wasting, boring, and stinky, and even sometimes painful. So now you know. Shield slams at your face. Peace out. If shitting is painful for you, you need to go see a doctor, dude. I mean, at least you're not in Portugal. I suppose you have a better health system. But no, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that last fucking paragraph right there. My mind exploded. So fuck that shit. Don't think about me when you're taking a shit, and don't think about me when you're masturbating either. Just kidding. Anyways, thank you very much for your comment, Mia Pord. Coming up next, we have a comment by Nailroth. Hi Ruri, I love your videos, and the people need to think about complaining won't help them. You're doing this because you love it, and you can easily just leave World of Warcraft and make something else to annoying people. They should really think before making comments about what you're doing. Like, I don't even play any of the games. I played World of Warcraft until Cataclysm came out, played it a few hours, but the change was to the worst in my opinion. I would have to agree. But I got into your videos when I wanted to roll a tank and found your warrior tanking guides to heroics and have been following you ever since. I watch every movie except Minecraft movies. I kind of hate Minecraft, not my kind of game. Played it first when it got out in 2009 here in Sweden, but I never really got addicted to it. But I still follow your videos because it helps me pass time, and 90% of the movies are funny as hell, especially the triple commentary when the random "please come again" line from The Simpsons came in. I nearly fainted of laughter because of it, and the giraffe dying in the background. Oh, you're talking about TTB's chair. I'd love to see more of those videos. I love almost dying of laughter beats everything. Good luck getting money out of this. I'm cheering on. Thank you very much for your support, Nail Roth. You shouldn't really take it too much to heart when people complain. It's good to receive criticism. In fact, I actually watched something once in a cooking show, I think, with that British guy. I can't really remember his name. That British blonde guy that made the cooking show, and he was making meals in a Italian restaurant. And basically, people were like giving him scores and shit of what they thought about what he was cooking. So basically, I really appreciated the fact that was like there was this chef, right, who was the owner of the restaurant. And at the end of the evening, they all passed out the notes of what they thought about the food. And so the chef got to him and he was like, okay, why don't you separate those, the good ones from the bad ones? So he separates the good opinions from the bad ones. And then he says, okay, so these are the bad opinions. Yep. These are the good opinions. Yep. So he grabs the good opinions, smashes them, tears them apart, and then he gives the guy the bad opinions and say, okay, these are the ones that matter, because the bad opinions is where people say things that you can improve. So I know that in the internet it's not always that linear on the internet, because we all know that anonymity makes people be assholes. But I haven't really seen anyone really go, out of line, so to speak. I mean, people are passionate about the content. If anything, that is a good thing. I enjoy the fact that people are passionate about what I do, just like I'm passionate about everything I do. And sometimes I'm also very aggressive when I'm expressing my opinion, because again, I'm passionate about it. So don't be too spiteful towards that. Regarding Cataclysm, yeah, it has been a little bit of a disappointment. Like at the start, I was really appreciating it, but after a while, it just got old so friggin' fast. It wasn't even funny. So anyways, thank you for your comment, Nail Roth, and thank you for the support. Next up, we have Master Sergeant Shooter Person. Well, it's a good thing we got Call of Duty Black Ops in the background. Hey Ruri, I'm interested about recording console gameplay with my 360, but I really have no clue on how to do this. So any help on that? Your videos are awesome, by the way. Okay. Sorry about that. There's two devices that you can get to record from. Well, there's actually a lot more than two, but I'm saying like the two basic things that you can get. One of them is an HD PVR, which is what I have, that allows you to capture at either 720p or 1080i. What that means is the resolutions that you can record footage at. There's no cheap solution that I've found so far that allows you to record full 1080. At least by the time I bought my HD PVR, and I haven't really done much research on it since, because I mean, I've already spent like, what, friggin' 200 euros on that fucking thing. I'm not really about ready to spend some more on a new one. So, yeah, I personally would advise you to Google up HD PVR and see if you can buy any of those locally. The other devices, you can also Google up iGrabber. It's a small little device. The problem with the iGrabber is that it only captures at 480p, and it's a pain in the ass because the quality is not going to be near as good as an HD PVR. So I would advise you to get an HD PVR. Just Google it, check up on it, and that's all I can say. So thank you very much for your comments, Master Sergeant Shooter Person. Next up, we have Onivia. This is getting ridiculous. It's Rurikhan.com, not Sidestrafe.com. Unless you and Rurikhan are gay together. Me and Sidestrafe getting it on. Almost gives me a boner just thinking about it. Doubt it. Then this is really stupid. I'm sick of this Chris guy. He's the reason you're not doing World of Warcraft videos, and I really hope this goes on the next Rurikhan show. I really want to know your thoughts on this, and I'm sure a lot of the community does agree with me. Well, Onivia, I do believe there's actually another commentary from you further up ahead in the show, which is a lot more positive than this one. But as you can see by now, considering that I've already done the WoW hiatus thing, it's not about Chris. It's not because of Chris that I haven't been doing World of Warcraft videos, and assuming that I would stop playing a video game that I enjoy because of someone else It's kind of ridiculous, unless we were in fact gay and I was trying to seduce him, which I might think of in the future. Just kidding. But no, I don't think that anyone is going to like stop me from playing what I want unless it's like illegal or something. Um, and regarding your concerns that Chris is taking over, those will be addressed not in this Rurikhan show, but they will be addressed soon. Like I've said before, there's something wild in the horizon. Anyways, thank you very much for your comment, Anivia. It's always good to have feedback, good or bad. Next up by Castaway. I didn't really like Side Strafe before this video. This was posted on the E3 Hardcore conclusion. I didn't really like Side Strafe before this video, but the Final Fantasy VII comment at the end really made me change my mind. You gained my respect, man. Besides, I totally agree with him. That is an awesome game that really deserves a remake, even if just for the voice acting. Some scenes are so emotional and dramatic that a chat bubble thingy just isn't enough to get the feeling. Okay, this is the part where everyone's gonna hate me because I never really played Final Fantasy VII. I played Final Fantasy VIII! I almost finished it, and I loved it, but I didn't really play 7. But yeah, I agree they should remake 7 because there appears to be a lot of people that want it, so I mean, I can't see why they shouldn't do it. I think it's actually ridiculous. Why wouldn't they do it? Thank you for the comment, Castaway, and I'm glad that you enjoy Chris's content. I think I'm going to take a little break here for now from the comments and give you a little bit of other content. As you can see by this point, I'm getting slightly delirious because this is the longest that I've commented for a show. Unless I was streaming, because I've streamed some stuff in the past. But I mean, streaming isn't really the same as commenting. I mean, with commenting, you have to put a little more effort into it. Anyways, for this particular section, I would like to speak about The Witcher 2, Assassin's Creed 2, and Dragon Age 2. So, first off, let's start with The Witcher 2. This bad boy right here. Let me just tell you, this amazing game. You know why? There's a lot of RPGs out right now. And there's a lot of RPGs where it's like, oh, I'm going to be the good guy, I'm going to play the bad guy, I'm going to do this and that. And they're like, oh, and there's like this system and that system. But usually you can pretty much get to the dialogue choices and you're like, okay, if I choose this, I'm going to be a bad guy. If I choose this, I'm going to be a good guy. And you end up basically making your mind like that. Now, Witcher 2 is a whole different ballgame. What The Witcher 2 does for you, it's basically the choices that are presented in front of you are not as linear as being the good guy or the bad guy. I mean, it's basically choices that will have consequences regardless of whatever choice you make. There's always going to be something coming back to you. There's always going to be consequences for the choices that you make in Witcher. And that was impressive. And let me just say that I really loved the game. I've actually passed it once. Love the crap out of it. I almost feel like just going ahead, taking a second run through it just to see what else I could do, like with all the options that I'm giving, what else, other options would I get. And it just doesn't disappoint. It's a game that, in my opinion, truly delivers and is an amazing RPG, has a really good combat system. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just really, really, really good. And specifically if you have like PlayStation 3 controller or an Xbox 360 controller, try playing the game with the controller because it's a lot more fun than using keyboard and mouse. That's all I can say. I played it with my PlayStation 3 controller. There's actually a driver you can get online to play that game, so just letting you know. Anyways, that was The Witcher 2. Next, I wanted to mention Dragon Age 2 and say that I haven't really touched it. I haven't really followed through with it because I've been busy with so much stuff, and I guess The Witcher 2 really pulled me in a lot more than Dragon Age 2 ever did. And I have to say that it's kind of disappointing because I had higher expectations for Dragon Age 2. But I'm still going to play Dragon Age 2 for sure. It's definitely one of the games that I'm going to be playing. It's just that I got other priorities right now, I think. So also I wanted to mention Assassin's Creed 2. Why? Because I've also finished Assassin's Creed 2, and it's actually good to actually have time, to finish games. It's a new experience for me, kind of. So yeah, I was really happy with the fact. God damn it! Why is this game so dark? I know that my face is going to be ridiculously dark if the game is dark, but I guess it's a little bit wider now, so I suppose it's going to be okay. Um, Anyways, like I was saying, it's really good to just have time and actually be able to go through games again, because I haven't gone through games in a long time. So finishing The Witcher 2, finishing Assassin's Creed 2 just felt really, really good. I'm probably going to buy Assassin's Creed Brotherhood because Assassin's Creed 2 is amazing. Can't say that I'm too excited about Revelations. I mean, it's not. Obviously, I'm probably going to buy it when the price lowers, but it doesn't really look like it's going to be amazingly. What do you call it? Amazingly. It's not going to have that amazing innovation that you'd expect. So, anyways, yeah, that was it for this section, and let's get right back on the comments, shall we? Coming up next, we have Castaway. Once again, you have to keep in mind that Rui stated a long time ago that his production wouldn't be World of Warcraft exclusive anymore, and I don't really think that Side Strafe is the cause of the WoW hiatus. You would be correct. I used to not like this bromance myself. What? What you got against my bromance? What you got? Just fucking with you. But you see they're friends and they have fun making videos together. That is correct. There really is nothing wrong with it. And in the end, Chris is not that bad as long as he stays out of the Rurikhan Show. Well, he's not here, is he? That really needs to be Rurikhan exclusive, in my opinion. Naysayer. Psh. Nah, just kidding. Thank you very much for your comment, Castaway. Yeah, you are correct. I mean, my production is not going to be World of Warcraft exclusive. And Side Strafe is not the cause of the World of Warcraft hiatus. And we are friends and we enjoy making videos together, mostly because we kind of see things the same way. Anyways, thank you very much for your comment, Castaway. Next up, we got... Oh my god, that is so big. Is that you, PJ Cricket? No, that's Alex. Okay, Alex. This is one long motherfucker. I have nothing against Side Strafe. He seems to be a stand-up guy for Rurik, but the shows should involve Rurikhan in one way or the other. It's still Rurikhan.com. If he wants to promote his friends' videos, some links to them would be enough. Those interested would click them and maybe watch them. I feel this kind of videos do not benefit the website's growth because of several reasons. Just to keep this in context, this was made in the Dungeon Siege 3 gameplay video. Old viewers and fans, frustration seems to set in for some of them, and they can voice their dislikes in rather loud ways. Good. I want people to always give me feedback. It's one of the most important tools that I can have is viewer feedback, so always give it to me. This can lead to some of them never accessing this website or viewing another Rurikhan video ever again. I hope it doesn't go that far, but... Or they come to the website, check to see if there are any new uploads, see another video without Rurikhan, and he decides he doesn't care about that video since it's without Rurik. I think that when a viewer starts to not care anymore about what you're making or promoting, you're definitely doing something wrong. You are correct, which is why I'm going to switch things around. I just can't tell you guys right now what's going down. Something wild's in the horizon. New viewers, I include in this category people who have started watching your movies during the last 2 months. Now they are probably trying to understand what this is about. Is it about Rurikhan as a real person? Is it about Rurikhan as a TGN director? No, this website is not about me as a TGN director. This website is about me. How should I put this? Me and the... This website is about me and gaming. Not necessarily about me as a TGN director. It's about me as a director, not about me as a TGN director. It's also about me as a person. It's about me, all of me. Not just me, but everything I do. Let's put it like that. Is it about SideStrafe? Wait a minute. Doesn't it say Rurikhan.com? Where does SideStrafe come into the picture? And probably many more other questions that I can't think of right now. Potential viewers, people who've arrived on this website by chance, link hopping, a friend's tip, other cases. In the end, you want new viewers, obviously, to replace old ones who no longer watch your movies, because at this point in time, I doubt that there's a real growth in viewership, more likely a seesaw between stagnation and decline. This is your website, and you should promote yourself first and foremost. You think that there's a decline? Damn, that kind of puts me a little bit depressed. Well, there's probably bound to be a decline because of the lack of World of Warcraft, but what can I say? I can't keep making World of Warcraft videos if I'm not passionate about the game. It's not going to happen because, as you guys see, even my latest World of Warcraft videos were kind of lackluster, so... Now, I understand SideStrafe has become a good friend of yours. If you still want to promote his videos on the website, I would suggest two possible solutions. Give him an associate director position on Rurikhan.com. No, I don't really think that would be appropriate. In his category on the upper navigation bar, post a permanent link towards his YouTube channel or a website under your follow me on Twitter. If you decide to keep everything as it is right now, since it's your site and obviously the boss, yeah, I'm the boss. I'm the boss, like a boss. That's all you gotta know. At least consider placing SideStrafe somewhere in the video title, SideStrafe Dungeon Siege 3 gameplay. In the end, this gigantic post, I would like you and SideStrafe to understand it's not a rage post, but a constructive one. I have nothing against SideStrafe. As I said in the beginning, he seems to be a really stand-up guy. Keep up the good work, and I really hope you'll be addressing the issues surrounding this topic in the next Rurikhan Show. Well, here I am, addressing them. And I can't address them right now. All I can say is there's something wild in the horizon. But yeah, I can't really address all of your concerns right now, but trust me, something is being done regarding that. I mean, as you can see, he's no longer here in this Rurikhan Show. So, anyway, thank you very much for your comment, Alex. Next up, we have a comment from PJ Cricket, who apparently has the exact opposite opinion of Alex. Hello, SideStrafe. I absolutely loved this review. This was on Dungeon Siege 3 gameplay. You are really very good at it. It's all about precision and accuracy. The detail in your description and the facts that influence your perception are made in such a way that Discardus would have mentioned your name in his discourse on the method. This really feels more like a video game review rather than a video game gameplay with random commentary. Keep going, and really looking forward to seeing more videos of other games. Thanks for fun. Keep going, PJ Cricket. You're going to be watching that, for damn sure. You will be watching, and I will be giving you guys news as soon as I can, I swear to God. Can't wait to tell you guys about this. But yeah, thank you very much for your comment, PJ Cricket. Next up, we have Alec. I agree with Alex, Ruri. It is not because you are not doing WoW videos that is totally okay in my opinion. Good. But it's Rurikhan.com, so Rurikhan or get the fuck out. GG. I really wish you guys weren't that hostile, but you definitely got your point across. I just wanted to say to you as well, Alec, it's being addressed. Don't worry about it. Next up, we have Onivia. Rui, I respect this. Oh, and this is regarding my World of Warcraft status hiatus. I respect this, and you know what? I really hope you read this comment. I was ignorant before. I really didn't realize that you didn't like the game much anymore. Well, now you know. And you not only made me start playing World of Warcraft, you made me start a Protection Warrior and a Holy Paladin. You helped me start tanking and healing. You helped my Death Knight. You've helped me so much, even my UI is like yours. Well, I'm glad. Or at least it was until I got Tali's. Oh, you got Tali's UI over mine? Fuck you, Onivia, you bastard. Fucking backstabbing little bitch. I hate you. Not just kidding. No, Tali's UI is like a fucking piece of art. Like, I don't have the patience to make a UI like Tali's. And in my opinion, it also has a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't need. But no one can deny that Tali's UI is fucking amazing, dude. It's just out of this fucking world. The WoW videos are just a bonus. I love your content, and I'm not exactly happy about this Chris guy, but I'll come around. I see you and him are good friends, and I respect that, and I'm going to keep watching your content because it's not the video, it's the commentary. Oh, Nivea, give me a hug. Big old hug. Keep it up, Rui. You're an awesome guy, and please let me know if you read this comment. Well, you're going to be watching it on the Rurikhan Show, so There you go. Anyways, next up we have Castaway once again. I completely share your view. I got untellingly bored. I'm sorry, English is not my native tongue. Don't kick my ass. I got untellingly bored of World of Warcraft as well, and at this point in time, I don't even know if I'm ever coming back. Guess that if I'll want to get some MMO gaming in the future, I might as well play Guild Wars 2 when it comes out, since I grew quite a hype about that game. World of Warcraft to me at the moment is like chewing gum that has lost its flavor. Oh my god, that is quite the accurate description, I have to agree. So I totally understand why you're taking this break. Looking forward to some more stuff from you. I'm always watching and supporting. Take care. Thank you very much, Castaway. Very nice of you. Regarding Guild Wars 2, I have to say I'm a huge Guild Wars 1 fan. I mean, that game, to me, thus far, was the best player versus player I've ever experienced. Guild Wars, you cannot beat Guild Wars when it comes to player versus player. There hasn't been a single game I've seen after Guild Wars that had as much of a balance and player versus player. Especially not World of Warcraft. It's the most unbalanced piece of shit I've ever seen. It's not even funny. It's the fucking flavor of the month. But, again, you guys probably know that I didn't really play World of Warcraft for PvP. I did mostly PvE content, so the more you know. And here I am checking my timer again. Holy crap, I've been commenting for the longest time. Woo! Yeah! I need some water. Sorry, guys. Damn it, I love the Rurikhan Show. And with this comment, let's go to another comment break and speak a little about another topic that I want to talk about. I want to talk about World of Warcraft. So, you guys know that I want to take a break from World of Warcraft. You guys know by the hiatus that I was tired, I was getting bored, and whatever. And I would like to specify, I'd like to develop a little bit more on that subject. Number one, why are we once again at the 6-month mark, I believe, at this point, and no new raid instance? Number two, why does Blizzard seem to think that a bunch of fucking dailies, oh my god, wait, you didn't get it yet. A bunch of fucking dailies is more amusing than another 5-man. You see, Blizzard, I don't really agree with you. You can take your dailies, your fucking grind fests, because that's what they are. Dailies are fucking grind fests. And you can grab your dailies and just put them all together like this, put them together in a neat little package like so, and then shove them up your ass. Fuck your goddamn dailies. Are you fucking kidding me? One of the major deciding factors that made me so fucking pissed off about World of Warcraft was the goddamn dailies. I mean, it would get to a point where it's like, you're like, oh, I gotta log into World of Warcraft, do my daily dungeon. You go into World of Warcraft, do a daily dungeon, log out. You were forced to go to World of Warcraft. You might not say it, you might be like, no, I wasn't forced, it was my choice. I went there because I wanted the war. Basically, what Blizzard did was they stuck a carrot in front of you, and they said, hey, if you play today, we're going to give you a carrot. Come on. We know you don't want to play. We know you don't feel like it, but here's a carrot. If you do it, come on. You know what that is to me? It's work. Yep, it's work. Because it's the same way. I mean, most people that have a regular job, which they usually don't feel like attending, let's put it like this, people that don't love their job, which is actually not my case at this point. I mean, I just love making videos. It's just too bad I'm not getting enough carrots, so to speak. But people who do not love their job, they go to their job regardless. Because there's a carrot there dangling in front of them. That carrot is basically what allows them to survive for the next month. So people are kind of forced to going to work, right? That's the whole point. So Blizzard basically has the carrot in front of you dangling like, hey, why don't you come make a daily? Boom. This is one of my major gripes with World of Warcraft. What is up with the dailies? I don't want to be making dailies. It's boring as hell. It just is. Maybe in the past I was like, oh man, this game's so awesome, because I would be like excited about going up and beating up a couple of mobs. But let me tell you what, after 4 years where you haven't had like a major animation revamp, I can only look at the shield slam animation for so much time. I can't look at it anymore. It doesn't really give me the same feeling when I hear the sound of the shield slam. It doesn't give me the same feeling anymore, because I mean I'm doing it over and 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 over again. I mean, here's what you do when you put these kind of systems in, where you're kind of forcing people to go and play on specific times. Basically, people start growing to hate the game, which is at certain points I just stopped doing daily heroics, stopped doing daily quests, stopped doing everything. I would just log in, raid for 4 hours, and log out. Because my passion was raiding. And even that got wrecked. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because I was doing all these raids in normal mode, right? And then I would go do them in heroic mode. And I would be looking at it and I'm like, it's the same fucking boss. The same one. Yeah, sure, it has a couple more bells and whistles, but it's the same fucking boss. Are you kidding me? How many more times can I fucking stare at Magma? It's ridiculous. It's annoying as crap. How can they expect you to raid the same content for 6 months? Let me show you something. See this game here? This game here took me 30 hours, maybe a little bit more. Not exactly sure. I mean, I'm not exactly counting, right? But about 30 hours of entertainment in this game. Not 6 months, 30 hours. It wasn't ridiculously easy. It was challenging, appropriately challenging. It also gave me loot. Gave me a good deal of appreciation, and it was fresh. And you know what happened when it ran out of content? It ended. That's right. If you ain't got enough content or enough innovation to keep the game developing, I almost just want to say just fucking end it. Just give up. Just throw in the goddamn towel. I mean, oh man, frustration. It's bottled up inside of me. I can't. I'm taking it out. And I have another thing to say. You know what, Blizzard? You know what you can do with your goddamn sparkle ponies? Shove them straight up your ass just where your fucking dailies came from. Fucking sparkle ponies. $20 to buy a mount? Are you kidding me? How much money do people already fucking give you for this subscription? How fucking dare you to charge people for a new mount? That is obscene. That's all I gotta say. I mean, obviously I've got some bottled up rage inside me, but I gotta cut away from it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna linger on and linger on. I just wanted to address a couple of World of Warcraft stuff in here. So anyways, I think we're not sure to comment Castaway. And next up, we have Mia Port once again. Well, the good thing that was my DS3 wish was fulfilled. The bad thing was that Ruri didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I mean, it's Rurikhan.com. Come on, I would love to see co-op playing, but not Chris solo content that much. But I'll guess I'm settled for now. At least I got my DS3 content, which was great. About the video, I can see it's nothing like 1 and 2, which I guess is fine. Definitely going to check the game out. I wouldn't advise you just give up on that fucking game. It's a piece of shit. Even though I was a bit disappointed about the NPC physics and by the demo look of it, but it's livable. Livable? No. And I think that your appearance on your character will change more hero looking during the game. Maybe like World of Warcraft, for example. Anyway, good video and hope to see some awesome co-op coverage. By the way, what's your opinion by the looks of the demo game, Ruri? Is it Ruri? Ruri or Rurikhan, whatever you want to call me, dude. But just don't call me sweetheart. That doesn't work. My opinion of the demo looked kind of acceptable. When I heard about the features in GameTrailers.com review, the whole co-op thing, how basically the host keeps all the loot, which is ridiculous. I mean, what is this, 1980? You can't develop a fucking decent co-op system for a game whose only salvation would be its co-op mode? No, I'm sorry. DS3 is terrible. Forget about it. It's one of my major disappointments. I was really excited about that game too. Once I saw the review, I was like, fuck that shit. And Chris was like, fuck that shit. Like, we were both like, fuck this shit at the same time. Because we were actually watching the review at the same time yesterday night. So that was amazing. And here's PJ's Cricket, another one of the long ones. Hi, PJ Cricket. How you doing, dude? Oh, yeah. Thanks for the comment, Neoport, obviously. Next up, we have PJ Cricket. Finally, what I was expecting since a long time. When you started making videos again, roughly when Cataclysm came out, I asked you a question in the comment. And it was, are you enjoying playing World of Warcraft again, or are you just doing it for the community? Of course, when someone asks this, is because he feels the answer. And by that time, you were not enjoying it already. At least not as much as you did in your first videos. You are correct. I was not really as passionate as before. I just wanted to do it because I knew that a lot of people wanted to see me play World of Warcraft again, and I almost felt compelled to do it, but it wore out really, really fast. I don't blame you for stopping making World of Warcraft videos, but to be honest, I would appreciate it if you could have done it earlier rather than making us vote for polls, choosing the next caster you will level, or even promising a druid leveling guide covering all the WoW instances for 6 months. Holy shit. You're right. You're absolutely right, dude. Like I said, I didn't came prepared for the comments, so you're absolutely right, yeah. I fucked up big time. You have every right to be pissed off at me. Still, the content you made was really enjoyable, and according to me, you are the best 5-man dungeon tanking guide out there, and by far. I am leveling a warrior tank at the moment, and I've learned a lot from you, so yeah, your past work is not waste, it's awesome. Whew. At least we have that. I don't think you will ever come back to World of Warcraft except if the next hero class on the next expansion would be some short dude with a brand new tanking mechanism. It can't just be a short dude. It has to be a dwarf. What don't you understand? Just short dudes just don't cut it. It has to be a dwarf. It was just a short dude, could have been a gnome. No, dwarf, beard. You see? It's all in the beard. It's all in the beard. Actually, let me just switch up the background video here. It's annoying me. How long can you stare at that goddamn image? Oh, StarCraft 2. I still find some contradictions in your projects. On one hand, you expect to make a living out of video games, and on the other hand, you throw away your greatest weapon, World of Warcraft, to reach your goal. You're right. Indeed, it may have worked for Total Biscuit, but you really can't compare the community volume. No, I can't. YouTube remains a recent communication and interactive vehicle. It's not that recent. In fact, people as famous as well, Total Biscuit isn't really the case, because it's not that Total Biscuit was there earlier. In fact, there was a point where I had more subscribers than Total Biscuit. However, how surprising that may seem, but Total Biscuit is just a really good professional. That's why he got where he got. But an interactive vehicle. But some niches are already filled, and trying to compete with them is like trying to invent a new soda to replace Coca-Cola. You're right. Nobody said it was going to be easy. I just wanted to bring something to your attention. You said, I expect to make a living out of video games, and on the other hand, I throw away my greatest weapon, World of Warcraft. Here's the thing. Here's the one thing. I want to make videos to earn a living. There's no question there. I have no question there. I mean, I know exactly that I want to make videos for a living. But here's the thing with me. I do not want to compromise quality, and I want to do things that I'm passionate about. And what's the point in taking the huge chance that I'm taking, like 7 months without proper work, just doing video editing and all this crazy stuff? What's the point of risking it all and then end up playing something that you don't enjoy? That's my point. Why am I risking everything and then I end up playing World of Warcraft just like a regular job? That is why I had to ditch World of Warcraft. And there's something else, which is I do not compromise the same way I've seen a couple of compromises going around recently. In fact, I'm probably going to address it after this comment, but let's just keep on going. The Witcher 2 may be a great game, but whatever you do, it's made to be played alone, so there is no reason for people to come and check it on YouTube. Its community interest will be limited to a game review, but not a gameplay series. If you want to drain people to your channel, and you have to do it with games that will bring something to your viewer, not just a player. And MMOs are, of course, the prime choice there. Pretty sure you could get lots of views with games like All Odds Online, for instance. MMO Moments is the way to go if you want views. MMO Moments. Yeah, the problem with that is that I'm not really all that passionate about MMOs at the moment. I'm seeking other interests. All I can wish you is a lot of success in your future projects and do not listen to those that will come here to troll you. Video games are made to be pleasure moments, so if you feel that playing WoW is like working, which I can understand by the way, just drop it. The last advice I could give you, and I already talked about it, is to focus on less projects but with a greater potential. If someone asked me what are you covering on TGN at the moment, I would say lots of videos about lots of things but with very few views. And if one day you'd have a full-time job, just keep making videos about what you enjoy. Quality is always more important than quantity. How I wish more people agreed with that. You have no idea what I have suffered the past weeks. Well, maybe you do if you're subscribed to TGN, but... Thanks for everything. Really, thank you so much for the effort you've put into these World of Warcraft guides. It brought me so much satisfaction, should it be through watching them or applying your tips in game. I will always support you and give my point and view, and that until you ban my IP for making way too long posts. Best regards, PJ Cricket. Never gonna ban anyone for making too long posts. What's going to happen is probably I'm just gonna have to stretch out the Rurikhan Show like I'm doing now. In fact, we're about to come up on another break. Looks like this Rurikhan Show is going to be threefold. But anyways, thank you very much for your comment, PJ Cricket. It's amazing that you took the time to write all this stuff down. It really means a lot to me when you guys really get entrenched into what I'm doing and you guys want to give me advice on how I should proceed. It's amazing. I mean, I know that MMO Moments would probably be a really great project because, like you said it yourself, I mean, just look at MMOHut.com. Those guys are making $30,000 a month out of ad buys and AdSense and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, they're living the good life. But I mean, I'm not that interested in MMOs. I just don't know. Just don't know. And regarding what I'm covering on TGN at the moment, basically I'm covering kind of what George asks me to cover, which is probably what you've seen my last videos is Mortal Kombat 9. It was just, George was like, hey, we need some Mortal Kombat 9 coverage, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Got Mortal Kombat 9, might as well cover it. But yeah, definitely not at the point I want it to be yet, but I hope I will eventually. And thank you for the support. Anyways, next up, I wanted to address another issue here, which is TGN. Oh boy, here comes the rant. No, just kidding. Let's just switch up the video here a little bit. Boom! Oh, and a TGN logo right to the boot. Oh, look, it's an MMO. It's Forsaken World. The guys that never really got back to us. Oh, I need some more water. Sorry, guys. It's just I just need some more water in me. Can barely even speak anymore. Okay. TGN. What is going on with TGN? I can't really say much because, I mean, it's mostly internal conversations, but you guys have probably seen TGN Central, which is where I'm posting most of my videos. And I personally feel that the quality is beginning to lack. And I have an issue with that because I worked my ass off to develop that channel, and the quality is an issue that a lot of people don't seem to take as seriously as I do, including some people in our internal team. I've had several discussions about this. I have to say, I don't want to go into too much detail about this issue. But one thing I would enjoy is that if you guys go to my website, there's actually a poll going on right now that I put there, which is, what do you think of TGN's current content? And I would really appreciate it if you guys just go to the website and fill that. Fill that up, vote it up, and let me know what you guys think about what TGN is going through right now. I mean, as one of the really first, well, not one of the really first, let's say one of the first directors to join TGN kind of this year, I'm not at all pleased about what's happening. I mean, like, again, I can't really go into too much detail. It almost seems like I'm running around in circles like, oh, can't give out too much detail, can't give out too much detail, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not happy with the way things, excuse me, I'm not happy with the way things are going right now. And a lot of people know that because I don't keep my opinions to myself with the internal team. I tell them exactly what I think, and I'm trying to change it, but I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. So let me know in the poll. So anyways, that's going to be it regarding TGN, and it's going to be it regarding this section of the Rurikhan Show. I got a lot more comments to go through, and I got a little something else to show you guys before the end. So yeah, stay tuned for the final section of this particular Rurikhan Show.